Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind. Yo, good morning, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. It is Thursday, February 22nd, I believe it is. Thursday, February 22nd. And man, I am telling you, this is crazy. I haven't done this before. Obviously, we are on West Coast time, okay? It's 5:30 a.m., but I'm telling you, guys, I've already been up for a few hours because I'm still on East Coast time, but it is 5:30 West Coast time. I am here to join you guys. So I'm going to say a late good morning to some of my East Coast guys, and I am going to say a first time live good morning to some of my West Coast peeps. So let me see who's in here. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I know the sound's a little different. I ain't got my mic. But good morning. What's up, John Hinkson, my man? I'll see you in just a few minutes. What's up, Prince? What's up, Troy Cord? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Lori. Tristan Hancock. First time live. So pumped. I'm pumped for you as well. That is awesome. First time live. That's what's up. Troy Cord said he's in his morning meeting. Dan Cummins is getting things going. Mr. MC Arrogant in the house. What's up this morning, MC Arrogant? Who else? Oh my goodness, there's all kinds of people. I guess when you do it at 8:30 Eastern instead of 5:30, there's a lot more folks that can get up in the rise and grind. There's my boy Darian Sanders. Darian, if you guys will do me a favor, throw me some likes and throw me some loves for my boy Darian Sanders, who got out of his comfort zone, jumped out of his box so that he could be on the rise and grind at 5:30 a.m. for you guys with a great message. He was talking about the difference between the boulders and the pebbles and the importance that they all have in everything that we do, and everybody just having their role and doing their role, doing you. He talked to you about you doing you the best that you could do you, and that's what's up. Cool. All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. I can't even get through all the comments because there's so many of you guys on, because it's a little bit later. Kelly Lykin said, now you're on my schedule. Okay. All right. Cool. Hey, do me a favor, guys. You guys have done an awesome job of sharing the Rise and Grind group. Let me tell you, when I got into town last night, we stopped to do the registration for the 10X GrowthCon. And the very first thing that happened, as soon as I got out of the vehicle, the very first thing that happened is I ran into a guy. He saw my Rise and Grind shirt and he was like, Rise and Grind. Yeah, I love Rise and Grind. You're that guy from Kentucky. You work at Dan Cummins. Like, amazing, dude. Here I am. I mean, it's just amazing that was the very first experience that I had, because you guys continue to share this positivity, this movement that we're making with this group. You continue to share it with all of your friends and family members, and it's incredible. We added 600 members to the group yesterday, so round of applause for you guys for continuing to add members to the group. And so do me a favor, and of course, just continue to share, man. Let's share some positivity this morning. I am going to talk to you guys about an experience that I had in my life, an experience that hopefully I'm getting ready to duplicate, but just an experience, just this one moment in time where you never expect it. You know, sometimes in life, you just have no idea when everything's going to shift. You have no idea when everything is going to change. Sometimes you hope for that change. Sometimes you think you're moving in a certain direction, and all of a sudden you get blindsided, you get smacked in the face, and all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, how did I not see this before? I'll tell you, I had a smack in the face moment this morning. I was walking around this morning trying to get to the gym, which, by the way, the gym does not open out here until 6 o'clock in the morning. So here I am at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm walking around downstairs, and I'm trying to find the gym. I got my headphones on. I got my sleeveless Rise and Grind shirt on, and I'm looking around for the gym, and I'm seeing all of these people that are stumbling around, all of these people that have been drinking all night, all these people that have been partying all night. And all I could think to myself was, wow, that's That's me. That was me. That was me not too long ago. That's me. That's been me in my recent past. I've had nights where I've stayed up all night, where I've done some drinking when I've been out of town. I've had those experiences, and it was just a smack in the face to me this morning. What a difference it makes when you are walking with a mission and with a purpose, when you are walking to the gym at 4:30 in the morning versus walking back to the hotel room at 4:30 in the morning. Man, what a difference. Let me tell you, I got to see my old self downstairs, and then I get to see my new self with the rise and grind, which I got to thank you guys so much, man. I would have never been able to do this before. I would never have been able to make these good decisions and these healthy decisions to continue to rise and grind, even when I'm on vacation, even when I'm not on vacation, but even when I'm traveling on business, to be able to make a good, healthy decision to rise and grind, thanks to you guys, knowing you guys are counting on me. I just can't thank you enough. So that was a smack in the face moment for me today. I already had one. I'm jacked up. But now I had another smack in the face moment about a year ago this time. I was at a conference. It was called 10X Growth Conference, and it was put on by a guy named Grant Cardone. Now, some of you guys know Grant Cardone. Some of you don't know Grant Cardone. And for those of you that don't know Grant Cardone, I got a little video for you at the end of this where I'm going to show you, and you can learn a little bit more about Mr. Grant Cardone. And then you might realize why I'm saying it like Grant Cardone whenever I say it. But anyway, I went to this conference last year. Josh Cummins and Dusty Cummins were so kind. They're always wanting me to develop. They're always wanting me to grow. So Josh and Dusty Cummins took me to this conference in Miami, this Grant Cardone 10X GrowthCon conference. And at this conference, there are all these amazing people that I'm networking with, incredible people that I'm talking to, and these speakers are phenomenal. And I didn't know what to expect going in. I knew it would be probably awesome because Grant Cardone is awesome, and he's been a part of my life for 19 years. I've been studying Cardonisms for a very long time, so I figured it would be awesome, but I didn't realize the impact and the power that this conference was going to have because, to be honest, Josh and I go to a lot of conferences. We go to a lot of conferences, and sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not, and sometimes I'm bought in and sometimes I'm not, but this particular one was going to be special, and I just knew it, but I didn't know it was going to change my life forever. That's what I didn't know. I didn't know I was going to have a smack in the face moment. So I'm at this conference, right? And they've got these power players and they've got all these different speakers. And I know and I recognize Tim Grover, and I had read his book Relentless, and I recognize Tim's story. He's a great guy, and just recognize Lewis Howes. I can never say his last name. But I recognize some of these guys, right? I recognize Damon John. Of course, we recognize Damon John. And so I'm excited, and I get to meet a guy named Roddy Chong, and Roddy Chong is off the chain, dude. He's phenomenal. But what I didn't expect, the smack in the face moment when I got punched in the face, it was when this woman goes on stage named Danelle Delgado, who I had never heard of. I had never heard of her. I didn't know who she was. She was just some woman on stage, and I thought, okay, what's this going to be about? I have no idea. So Danelle Delgado is standing up on the stage, and Danelle Delgado, she says, do me a favor. She's a big Grant Cardone fan. She says, do me a favor and raise your hand if you've read Grant Cardone's books. So I raised my hand. Yes, that's me. I'm a Grant Cardone guy. I've read his books. Then she says, okay, raise your hands if you listen to Grant Cardone's audios and his podcasts and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm that guy. I listen to Grant Cardone. I listen to Grant Cardone. I train on Grant Cardone. I'm a Grant Cardone master. That's right. I'm the best there is. That's how I feel. I got my hand up. What's up? So then Danelle Delgado says, now, here's what I want you to do. If you've read his books and you've watched his videos and you understand his strategies, you understand his mentality, and you know everything about him, and yet you are still not putting those things into action, I want you to keep your hand up. I sat there and I looked at my hand in the air. How embarrassing. How embarrassed I was. I got my entire team at Dan Cummins training on Cardone Technologies. I've trained on it my entire life. I've read his books. I recommend all my guys read their books. I've done all these things. I've understood all these strategies, but yet I wasn't putting them in place. I wasn't taking any action on them. I knew them. I understood them, but I wasn't taking any action action. I wasn't truly living by it. I wasn't practicing what I was preaching. And that was a smack in the face moment for me, guys. It was a smack in the face moment. And from that moment, that was last March. And since that moment, I have had a completely different perspective on my obligations, my responsibilities, my duties in this world, in this life, and in this existence. My God-given responsibilities. I've had a completely different perspective. So I've been trying to reach out and help more people. I've been working on a book that can reach out and help more people. I've hooked up with Hank Norman and Steve at To Market Media so that we can get the brand out there a little bit more. I've been focusing more on the dealership and growing the people within it, growing my management and my leaders that are within the dealership so that they too can apply and achieve their dreams and achieve their goals. I've created a group called Rise and Grind where we can reach out and lift up and be positive and fill the feeds with positivity and encourage and motivate people, inspire, to educate, to motivate, to inspire people to get up early, to take charge of your life, to do something with yourself. All this has happened in the last year because Danelle Delgado stood up on stage and she said, if you read the books and if you listen to the videos, but you're not applying it to your life right now, raise your hand. And I had to take a good look in the mirror. And my challenge to you today is to take a good look in the mirror. Are you listening to the Rise and Grind? Are you listening to the podcast? Are you listening to the videos? Are you reading the books, but yet you're not taking action? Are you still in the same routines? Are you still doing the same old stuff? Are you still walking back to the hotel room at 4:30 in the morning, stumbling drunk? Are you still doing that? Are you actually applying all this stuff? Are you putting it into practice? Are you taking action? Because until you take action, you've got nothing. And once you take action, you have everything. Everything. When you start to move in the direction that God is pulling you, that He created you for. Oh man, there's nothing more powerful, guys. That's why I'm here again this year. I'm at this conference again this year. I am so jacked up for the next couple days at this conference. I'm going to get to shake hands with my friends Grant Cardone, my friends Tim Grover, my friends Damon John, my friends Hank Norman. I'm going to get to shake their hands again and just get a little, yeah, I'm going to steal some of that juice, guys. I'm going to steal some of that juice. Come on. I need another hit. I need another hit of what you all gave me last year because it's been a powerful year. Danelle Delgado, I don't believe is here this year, disappointingly, but I'm going to try to find someone else. I'm hoping for another smack in the face moment. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why it's 5:30 a.m. and I'm already suited and booted, boys and girls. I'm suited and booted. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to share the experience with you guys because I want you guys to be able to grow and learn from it as well. Hey, seriously, man, I've got a video here. If you don't know who Grant Cardone is, I'm about to post this video. Tristan Hancock says, is Josh Cummins joining tomorrow? Yes, Josh Cummins is going to join us tomorrow. Josh Cummins is in Detroit right now. He'll be here a little bit later this afternoon, and he is going to join us on the Rise and Grind tomorrow, which would be great. And again, dude, shout out to Darian for jumping in to being on the 5:30. I really appreciate him doing that. But one of the last things before I'm going to show you this video so you can learn a little bit about Grant Cardone and why I'm here and the things that he's done in my life. But before I show you that real quick, I just want you to know something. I want you to know that you are special. You are so incredibly special. You are a unique individual, this individual that was created by God. And you are now a part of an elite group of people who choose to rise and grind. Your positivity is contagious with your posts, with your comments, with your shares. Everything that you are doing is making a difference on this planet and all of those around you. I can't thank you enough for all that you do. I need you to know this morning that I, for one, I love you. I love the unique person you are. I love what you're doing on this planet, and just continue down your path. Apply things, take action, learn, grow, feed, spread. Do it all, man. It's a beautiful existence we have out here. It's a beautiful life that we have. It's beautiful. We need to take full advantage of every single day like I'm going to do today. Because look at this time, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this thing, dude. You guys are used to seeing me in some Rise and Grind gear, which, by the way, during the conference, go to glennlundy.com. Get your Rise and Grind gear. glennlundy.com. If you use the coupon code CARDONE, you'll get 20% off during the conference, okay? 20% off during the conference, coupon code CARDONE. But anyways, back to this tie. All right, cool. Check out this video, guys. You guys are going to love it, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow.
In 1996, I kind of didn't really know what I was going to do with my life at that point. And it wasn't long before I decided to get into the car business. So I went to this place in Flagstaff, Arizona. The first thing they did is they stuck me in this little like utility closet with a VCR, and they gave me this tape, and I popped in the tape, and up pops this feather-haired guy named Grant Cardone. And little did I know that that moment was going to change my life forever. One of the very first things that I learned as I was watching all of his different training videos, the thing that stuck with me the most is Grant said that people buy when value exceeds price. And that's something that has just stuck with me forever, whether it's a t-shirt or a CD or a car or whatever it is. One of the other big things that I learned from Grant long ago is that everything is sales.
You should not be selling this product if you're not willing to say, let's do it anyway. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Whether you're trying to close your girlfriend on becoming your wife, you're trying to close somebody on giving you a job, you're trying to convince your kids to do what you need them to do. Everything is sales. In the car business in the early days, it was always nice to know that I had Grant Cardone to fall back on.
That's why people like to be successful. I got a hit. It's a surge, man. It is nature.
Whether it be in sales or just in life in general, I could always refer to a video. He always had something new I could learn, something that actually made sense. With everything that Grant delivers, you could tell that he has a passion and an understanding on this professional level of exactly what he's doing. And that passion just comes through as he's trying to teach me and trying to teach other people the way that they can break out of obscurity and do bigger things with their life.
Find the greatness in you.
As it happens for a lot of people, I kind of reached a point in my life where I had some extremely low lows and I had a lot of soul searching to do. And in that period of time, you know, I felt so alone. But as I started to crawl back out of that, I got back into the car business. And when I got back into the car business, the first thing that popped into my head is I got to get back to listening to Grant's stuff. I got to get back to following Grant to figure out what he's doing, because Grant, like me, he's just a real guy that had a hard life, that did the drug crap, that's been through being broke, that's been through all of that. So he was somebody that I could connect with. So I picked Grant back up and I got a job at this incredible dealership. At the time, we were only selling 150 cars a month, but I knew I had to get Grant Cardone into this dealership. I had to get him into this dealership so that he could start teaching all these other young people that work with me, all these 20-year-old kids, these 22-year-old kids, 24-year-old kids. He could start teaching them all the things that he taught me over the years so that we could all start speaking the same language. And I'm telling you, when we started speaking the same language, we started all speaking Cardonisms. This place has blown up. Grant has helped my team go from a 150 car a month store to an 850 car a month store, and we've done it in 6 years using Cardone's training. It's incredible. One of the things that's been really cool over, the last 20 years is it used to be the Grant Show. And now, Grant has built this incredible team of people around him. He's taken who he is and what he does, and he's basically embodied it in this team. I mean, you've got guys like Steve Spray and Jared Glant, Michael Bonnet, you've got Natasha. I mean, they're killers. And so he's basically he's just expanded.
Look, if you want to get rich, you want to be really successful, you must learn to dominate.
Some people think Grant Cardone is a sales trainer, and you're halfway right. He is that. Some people think he's a motivational speaker, and you're halfway right. He is that. But there's just so much more, man. Grant Cardone is inspirational. He's motivational. He's educational, and his passion, his energy, it's incredibly electric. He's everything. He's family. He's our Uncle G, man. He's that one uncle that we all have, you know, the guy we look up to, the guy that's out there doing things, that's making waves, that's different than all our other family members, and we admire him and we want to be like him. And the greatest part is he's accessible to all of us. He puts himself out there, his wins, his losses, he puts it out there for all of us so that we can make our lives better. Thank you, Grant Cardone. Without you, I'd never be in the place I'm in today.
Yo. So yeah, that's that, man. That's who GC is. That's who I'm getting ready to shake hands with again today. And I'm very excited to see him. So if you've never seen him before, check out some of his stuff, man. He's got good stuff. He can make an impact on your life like he has on mine. He's the dude. If you're out here, man, look me up. If you're at the GrowthCon, look me up. Maybe we can hook up. I got some Rise and Grind bracelets. I've got some Rise and Grind t-shirts I'm going to be handing out. And but yeah, I'm going to share everything I can with you guys. Everything that I learned during this trip, I'm going to share with you guys. And I need you to have an incredible day today. I need you to have a phenomenal day today. I need you to have a powerful, most precious, incredible Thursday that you've ever had. I need it to be just one of those days where you're like, pow, smack in the face. Oh, smokes. I never imagined that in one moment, in one conversation, Glenn was going to change everything. That's the kind of day that I need you to have. That's the day I'm looking for today. I'm looking for a punch in the face. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm looking for a smack in the face. I'm looking for a punch. I'm looking for a wake-up call like, yo, let's go. So I'm here to give one to you guys. Share the feed. Love you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. And I am out of here.